I have a lot to say. So today I want to talk about and share information regarding healthy meal proportions. Let me just say I'm not a trained or certified dietitian or certified in anything regarding health issues. I just want to share the information that I have found through researching as well as what I have personally experienced. So, historically, vegetables are not, in my family and the people that I know, when I've seen people eat, are not a main part of a meal. They are a side item, and the main parts are the meat, they are the lasagna, they are the desserts, they are the mashed potatoes, they are the macaroni and cheese, um, are the main parts, and this is called improper meal proportions and causes breakdown and disease in the body. So let me just really quickly say why proper meal proportions are important. Proper meal proportions are important. It's because they promote healing and they fight disease in the body. When someone is not eating with proper meal proportions, the fallout may happen early or later on in life, but it causes heart attacks, heart disease, liver disease, kidney failure, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, depression, dementia, um, what's that one thing that children get when they're really hyperactive? ADHD. It causes physical and mental breakdowns in the body because the body needs vegetables which are oxygenating and life supporting to sustain and maintain itself. So historically for me, anyone else except for my brother and my sister, we all eat the same. We have been greedy since the beginning and been able to eat way beyond our body mass and it not affect us. But anyone else that I know suffers from weight gain, or they have high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, or real bad acne or something like that based on the way that they're eating, which is unhealthy. But I historically have not been affected by the way that I eat. Me mostly. My brother and my sister, they don't. But anyway, before I got sick, I could eat what I wanted to eat, and my body maintained the dysfunction until it couldn't. And if I missed a meal, it didn't matter, and whatever I ate during the day, it didn't matter. But here now, at this stage of my life, if I miss a meal, I'm losing 5 pounds, or I might start to feel, my eyesight I may see stars or something. I have to eat every day, all meals of the day, or I'm suffering weight loss. Um, so let me just jump right on in. I have heard this conversation that vegan is the most healthy way to exist, and you should be vegan. And I've tried it to a certain extent, and I do focus on eating vegetables, but vegan for me and my DNA and the way that I'm made up is not beneficial. When I eat vegan, I lose weight. It's just as simple as that. I need the protein in the animal products to sustain my weight. Now, I don't eat just any kind of meat. I make sure that it is non-nitrate, no nitrates in it, no preservatives, no artificial stuff in it, GMO free, organic, grass-fed, free range. I eat the meat the way that God intended animals to be raised and fed. That's the meat that I eat, and I don't focus on it. It is the side item now. But I must eat meat to sustain my body. Um, so really quickly, the proper meal proportions, and hopefully I will have a pie chart that shows it. But it's supposed to be, there's pie charts that show that it's supposed to be a third, three things on your plate: the protein, the vegetable, and then the starch or the grain. And they're supposed to share equal parts of the plate. So that would be for a healthy person to eat a third of vegetables, a third of grain, and a third of protein. Um, Someone like me would want to eat half the plate vegetables. Well, let's put it this way. The way that I eat is half the plate is vegetables, and then the other half, then the other portion, and it's not even half, but a slither is protein, and then the other portion it may be bacon. There may be nothing at all. Nothing at all. Um, so hopefully I will have some type of pie chart. But also when preparing my vegetables, I make sure that I don't overcook them because it's just like irradiating them. From my understanding, it causes them to lose their nutrients. So they're like cooked or even raw. I mostly consume my raw vegetables with when I'm eating salads, and I understand that a portion of the diet is supposed to be raw, and I may not get raw in all day. Although I have a smoothie video that helps get in the raw requirements of the day, as well as I did a smoothie and then my wheatgrass drink. That is also consuming technically raw vegetables. So there is some strategy for me to get raw without actually knowing or focusing on getting raw. And anything that I do in life, whether it be my hair or what I eat or what I put on, I try to make it as effortless as possible, because if it causes me to think hard or to stress about it, I'm more than likely not going to do it. So, when someone is not eating proper meal proportions, it causes the pH balance to be off. And when someone's pH balance is off, it supports parasites, breakdowns, disease in the body, mental disorders in the body. Someone and like me could get a read that their pH balance is great, but it not be true. If someone is not eating vegetables, they are not putting in their food bank pH, healthy pH. What is happening is they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Their body is a self-managing system, and it's pulling nutrients from other parts of their body to support their pH balance so that their vital organs don't shut down. So it'll pull from their hair. They may start to bald or get gray, or their teeth will rot, or they'll have real bad skin or something. It'll pull from a less important part of the body to support the main function. And then they could do a pH test, and it'll say you're right on point. Like when I did them, you're right on point, but I was premature graying and suffering from other problems from not eating proper meal proportions. But when I eat my vegetables, it does fight the parasites in me. That's why I was focusing on the vegan diet for these 8 months, as well as it detoxes my body. So I heard someone say, I don't eat salad because it gives me the runs. Well, I would say 2 things to that. One, first thing off, is it real salad that you're eating? Because if you're eating the stuff that is in the grocery stores, more than likely you're not even eating salad. You're eating something that is so propped up and it's supposed to run through you. Because it's not real food, and you're eating the pesticides and your body don't want it. And when you have runs like that, that means that your body is not processing anything. It is just it needs to get it out of you. And then the next thing that I would say, if you're eating organic, for a period of time, perhaps you need the runs, because the real vegetables are detoxing, and they're running the, toxins and unhealthy things. They're cleaning you out, basically. So for someone that says that vegetables make them want to throw up or something like that, I would just say, are you eating real vegetables to start? I think that's the main part. And then I don't eat all vegetables. I don't like peas. I don't eat peas. My son, I gave them to him. He don't like peas. We don't eat peas. I will focus on, he likes broccoli, and he likes spinach and he likes green beans. So that's what we focus on. It's no, he doesn't have to eat peas. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm eating some vegetables, that is what is crucial. I don't have to eat every vegetable that is out there. I think that's all that I wanted to add. Stay tuned for the pictures that I have about the meal proportions. Some are my son's meals, some are my meals. Also, I will have information in the description box regarding healthy meal proportions. Until next time, thanks for watching. These pictures are organic. This is what I would ideally feed my son. It focuses on vegetables. He must consume them even if he can't eat the rest of the meal. Portion number 2 is what I feed myself. Focusing on vegetables, I may have protein or grain. Here's a breakfast idea that I chase with a smoothie. A lunch salad idea that I would follow with the wheatgrass tea. Here's a heaping vegetable and half concept with some lasagna. Here's raw half and half. And here's where I'm showing that other part of the chart is filled with raw nutrients. So the honorable mentions are just salads that are so large that I consume them as a meal, and they're packed with nutrients, and they would meet my raw requirements for a day.